There are days I don't have words, only silence in my chest, where the questions linger softly, and I cannot find my rest. But in the middle of the stillness, where my strength begins to fade, there's a posture deep within me that will always choose to pray, even when I don't understand, even when I cannot stand. My heart still kneels before your throne, even when I feel alone. Through every doubt, through every fear, my heart still kneels, because you are here. I don't come with perfect faith, I don't come with perfect praise, just a broken hallelujah. In these fragile days, and I know you see the offering of a soul that bears, not in weakness, but in reverence. When my strength is not enough, you are more than enough. My heart still kneels, though tears may fall. You are worthy through it all. In every storm, in every trial, my heart still kneels before the Holy One. Not because I feel it, not because I see, but because you are faithful. It is enough for me. My heart still kneels in quiet trust, even when the dust surrounds my world. You are still my God, you are still my King, so my heart still kneels, and my soul still sings. My heart still kneels. I don't know what tomorrow brings. I don't know the road ahead. There are chapters still unwritten. There are prayers unsaid. But I know the one who holds it. I know the one who knows, and that is more than enough for my soul. When the future feels unclear, when the answers disappear, I am anchored in the unknown, anchored in your grace. Even when I can't see forward, I can see your face. The waves may rise around me, but I won't drift alone. I am anchored in the unknown, held by you alone. There's a peace that doesn't tremble when the wind begins to roar. It's not built on circumstances, it's built on something more. It's built upon a promise that cannot be undone. The same God who began this work will see it done. Every fear that tries to grow finds its end in what I know. I am anchored in the unknown, anchored in your truth. Even when the sky is shaking, you are my proof. The tide may try to pull me, but my hope has grown. I am anchored in the unknown, and I'm not alone. You are steady, you are sure, you are faithful evermore. You are constant through it all. You are holding when I fall. I am anchored in the unknown, anchored in your love. Even when I don't understand, you are enough. The storm may speak in thunder, but my heart has known. I am anchored in the unknown, and you are on the throne. Anchored in you, in the unknown. I've been praying for a breakthrough. I've been waiting for a sign. Standing on the edge of hope, with questions in my mind. But I remember every promise you have spoken over me. And I know that you are faithful, even when I don't see. You are good, you are God. No matter what comes, no matter what, even if you don't answer the way I want you to, even if the miracle doesn't come through, I will still pray. I will still stand. My faith is not built on what I understand. You never said the fire wouldn't touch my skin, but you promised in the furnace you would walk within. So whether I see victory or I walk by faith alone, I will trust the God who sits upon the throne. You are sovereign, you are wise, beyond my fears, beyond my eyes. Even if you don't answer, even if you delay, even if the healing doesn't come today, I will still sing. I will still bow. You are still worthy. Here and now, you are worthy of my praise. In the blessing, in the pain, you are faithful, you are true. If you never move, I'll still choose you. If you never move, I'll still choose you. if you never move, I'll still choose you. I'll still choose you. The night has tried to wear me down with shadows on my mind, whispers of discouragement trying to steal my light. But I have seen your faithfulness in valleys deep before, and I know the same God then is standing here once more. You have never failed, you have never changed, so I will not fear. I will bless your name through the longest night. You are my sunrise through the darkest hour. You are my guide when the road feels endless, when the tears won't dry. Through the longest night, you are by my side. May shake the mountains, but it won't shake my soul. For my hope is built on something the storm can't control. Even when I cannot see what tomorrow brings, I will stand upon the truth that my Savior reigns. Every promise still stands held forever. Strength is fading when I've lost my sight. Your light is breaking through anyway. Darkness must bow, hope is alive. You are the reason I will survive through the longest night. I will keep singing through the silent sky. My faith is ringing, even when I don't understand your perfect plan through the longest night. You hold my hand through the night. You are light through the night. You are light. There are moments when my strength feels like it's slipping through my hands, when the weight of every question I can't understand. But deep inside the silence, beneath the fear and shame, there's a quiet holy echo still whispering your name. Even when my voice is weak, even when my heart can't speak, I'm still whispering your name through the fire, through the flame. When the world around me shakes, you remain the same. Even if my faith feels small, even if I'm barely standing, I'm still whispering your name, and you're still holding me. The storm may roar around me, the night may close me in, but your promise is a shelter from the chaos within. Every breath becomes a prayer, every tear becomes a song, and even in the breaking you've been strong. When I feel like giving up, you remind me who you are. I'm still whispering your name through the sorrow, through the pain. Even when I don't feel safe, you never change. Even if my hands still shake, even if my heart is trembling, I'm still whispering your name, and you are strengthening me. Your name is hope, your name is light, your name is power in my darkest night. Your name is peace, your name is life, your name is steady when I can't fight. I'm still whispering your name, and I will not be ashamed. Even when the silence falls, you are still my flame. Through the valley and the rain, through the breaking and the days I search for fire, but all I find is ash. Moments when my prayers feel like they don't last. The sky feels closed above me, the ground feels cold beneath, but I choose to stand on promise, not what I feel or see. Feelings rise and fall, but you remain the same yesterday and today. So I will have faith when I don't feel you. I will trust your word when I can't see through. Even when my heart is torn in two, I will have faith when I don't feel you. You never said the journey would be free of pain, but you promised in the valley you would still remain. So I'll anchor in the truth that never moves. Your silence doesn't mean you're not in the room. When my emotions try to leave, I will follow what you speak. I will have faith when I don't feel you. I will stand firm when the storm breaks through. Even when the night feels longer than true, I will have faith when I don't feel you. You are God beyond my doubt. You are faithful inside and out. You are near, even here, even when you don't appear. I will have faith when I don't feel you. I don't need a sign to know you're true. Even in silence, my heart renews. I will have faith when I don't feel you. Faith over feeling, truth over fear. You are still here, you are still here. The season feels endless, like the dawn won't break. I've been standing in the promise, though my hands still shake. There's a tension in the silence between faith and fear, but I feel your steady presence drawing near. Even when I cannot see the road, even when the answers don't unfold, I'm holding on in the waiting, holding on to you. Every word you've spoken is faithful and true. Though the night feels long, something deeper in this in-between, teaching my heart surrender in the unseen. Every moment of the silence is not wasted time. You are working in the hidden in my life. When I feel forgotten, when I feel small, you are writing purpose through it all. I'm holding on in the waiting, holding on to grace, trusting in your timing, trusting in your ways. Though the storm surrounds me, though my faith may shake, I'm holding on in the waiting for your light to break. You are never late, you are never wrong. Every delay is making me strong. You are still good, you are still God. Even in waiting, you are my hope. I'm holding on in the waiting, I will not let go. Even in the silence, my faith will grow. Soon the dawn is coming, soon my heart will wait. I'm holding on in the waiting, and I know you'll make a way. And I know you'll make a way. I'm holding on. I'm holding on till the light breaks through. I've cried more tears than I can count in the middle of the night. Questions hanging in the air, no answers in sight. The shadows feel familiar, like they know my name. But even in this darkness, you remain the same. Oh, my heart is breaking, and my strength is gone. There's a quiet whisper telling me to hold on. You see my tears in the dark, you hear my silent prayer. Even when I feel alone, you are there. Through the valley of my fear, through the weight of every scar, There's a stillness in this room tonight, like the sky before the rain. I've been waiting for a miracle, but all I hear is my own pain. Every whisper, hallelujah, feels like it fades away, but I keep lifting empty hands, even when you seem far away. I don't need a sign, I don't need a sound, I just need to know you're here right now. So I'm praying through the quiet, praying through the doubt, even when the answers don't come pouring out. If faith is just a mustard seed, then that's enough for me. I'll keep praying through the quiet until my heart can see. There are questions in the silence, there are battles in my head, but I choose to trust your promise more than what my fear has said. Every tear becomes an offering, every breath becomes a plea, and even in the waiting, you are shaping me. You are closer than I know, even when you don't show. So I'm praying through the quiet, praying through the night, holding to your goodness when I've lost my sight. If faith is just a mustard seed, then that's enough for me. I'll keep praying through the quiet until my heart is free. You were working in the silence, you were moving in the still. Even when I cannot see it, you are sovereign still. You are faithful, you are true, even when I don't hear you. So I'm praying through the quiet, I will not let go. Even in the waiting air, I will trust and know you are closer than my fear, closer than my doubt. I'll keep praying through the quiet till your light breaks out. Through the quiet, through the night, I will pray, I will when heaven feels silent and my prayers fall to the ground, when I'm calling your name but I don't hear a sound, the night feels longer than my faith can hold, and the air is heavy with the weight of my soul. Still I whisper, still I wait, Even in the quiet, you are still my strength. When heaven feels silent, I will still believe. When I don't see your hand, you are holding me. Even in the darkness, even in the pain, I haven't let go of your holy name. There are tears in the stillness, there are doubts in my mind, but your promises echo through the silence inside. Though I feel forgotten, I know that I'm not. You are working in places my eyes have not caught. Still I'm trusting, still I stand, even when I don't understand. When heaven feels silent, I will still believe. When I don't see your hand, you are holding me. Even in the darkness, even in the pain, I haven't let go of your holy name. You are near, even here in the quiet, in the fear. You are strong when I'm weak. You are speaking when I can't hear. You are near, even here in the silence. You are When heaven feels silent, I will still believe. I don't need to see it to know you're with me. Even in the darkness, even in the pain, I haven't let go. I will bless your name. When heaven feels silent, I still believe. I still I thought the light would come once. I thought the breakthrough would be a moment. But you don't give one sunrise, you give light after light. The morning broke the darkness, the valley lost its hold. The fire left its lesson, the story now retold. But dawn was not the ending, it was the start again. Because your mercy rises over and over again. You don't shine for a second, you don't move for a day. Your faithfulness keeps rising in unending ways. Light after light, grace after grace, hope after hope, you fill every space. If If the night tries returning, if the shadows take flight, you answer with light after light. The scars are not reminders of what almost destroyed. They testify of mercy, of promises employed. The mountain once so towering now stands behind, because your light kept breaking every darkened line. Light after light, you never fade. Light after light, you never change. If tomorrow trembles, if the winds ignite, you answer with light after light. You rise again, you shine again, you move again, you win again. Darkness falls, darkness flees. Light after light, over my day. Light after light, over my brain. Light after light. If the world grows dim, if the fire ignites, you remain. Light after light, over my days. Light after light, over my praise. If the world grows dim, if the fire ignites, you remain. Light after light. The night may visit, but it never stays. I thought the light would come once. I thought the breakthrough would be a moment, but you don't give one sunrise, you give light after light. The morning broke the darkness, the valley lost its hope. The fire left its lesson, the story now retold. But dawn was not the ending, it was the start again. Because your mercy rises over and over again. You don't shine for a second, you don't move for a day. Your faithfulness keeps rising in unending ways. Light after light, grace after grace, hope after hope. You fill every space. If the night tries returning, if the shadows take flight, you answer with light. Light after light. The scars are not reminders of what almost destroyed. They testify of mercy, of promises employed. The mountain once so towering now stands behind, because your light kept breaking every darkened praise. If the world grows dim, if the fire ignites you and more, oh, light after light, light after light, over my praise. If the world grows dim, if the fire ignites, you remain. Light after light. The night may visit, but it never stays. You were holy in the fire. You were holy in the silence. You are holy over my story. Before the storm had formed, before the mountain stood, before the night surrounded, you were good. Through every tear that fell, through every unanswered plea, you never lost your glory. You remained holy. Circumstance may shift, seasons rearrange, but you are never altered. You never change. Holy over my story, holy over my days, holy over my questions, holy over my praise. Through the valley and victory, through the breaking and glory, you are holy over my story. When doubt tried to accuse, when fear tried to define, when the waiting felt endless, you were divine. No chapter caught you off guard, no pain surprised your plan. Every moment was held in sovereign hand. future feels uncertain, when the moment feels heavy, I don't search for answers. I remember who you are. The questions still may echo, the path may twist and turn, the waiting may feel longer than what my heart has earned. But memory is stronger than fear that tries to rise. I've seen you move in silence, I've seen you change my life. You were faithful yesterday, you are faithful now. The same unchanging Savior still wears the crown. I remember who you are when I don't know what's next. I remember who you are when my heart feels pressed. You are steady, you are sure. I remember who you are. The fire did not scare you, the mountain did not win, the valley did not break you, you carried me within. The storm did not surprise you, the silence did not hide. Your hand was always steady, your presence at my side. I remember who you are, you never change. I remember who you are, through loss and gain. If tomorrow feels uncertain, if the road is far, I remember who you are. You are healer, you are healer, you are light, you are light, you are sovereign, you are sovereign through the night. You are mercy, you are mercy, you are grace, you are steady, you are steady in every place. Above the storm, I remember who you are, forever strong. If the earth is shaking, if the skies are scarred, I remember who you are. Not what I feel, not what I see, but who you are. I used to rush the promise, I used to chase the answer, but peace came when I stopped asking when and started trusting who in your timing. The clock keeps moving forward, the calendar turns fast, but heaven isn't pressured by minutes that pass. I tried to force the future, I tried to make it fit, but peace arrived the moment I loosened my grip. You will never hurry, you are never late. You move with purpose, you orchestrate. In your grows in hidden seasons, year by year. What feels like waiting may be forming roots, and what feels like delay may be shaping truth. In your timing, I will stand. In your rhythm, I understand. If the night grows longer, if the road unwinds, in your timing, I'll find. You are weaving behind the scenes, you are working in between, you are shaping what I can't see. You are aligning everything. In your timing, I release. In your timing, I find peace. If tomorrow waits, if the breakthrough's slow, in your timing, I will grow. Not delayed, not denied, just divine. Eu costumava apressar a promessa, eu corri atrás da resposta, mas a paz veio quando parei de perguntar quando e comecei a confiar em quem. No teu tempo, o relógio continua girando, o calendário avança, mas o céu não é pressionado pelo tempo humano. Eu tentei forçar o futuro, tentei encaixar tudo, mas a paz chegou quando eu soltei. Tu nunca estás apressado, tu nunca estás atrasado, tu ages com propósito, tu orquestras no teu tempo, não no meu, na tua sabedoria, não no meu plano. Se a resposta demorar, se a porta não abrir no teu tempo, eu descansarei. Tu estás tecendo nos bastidores, tu estás trabalhando entre as cenas, tu estás moldando o que não vejo, tu estás alinhando tudo. Encerramento não é atraso, não é negação, é propósito. Tomorrow used to scare me, the unknown used to shake me, but I've walked too far with you now. I will not fear tomorrow. The future still looks open, the path is still unclear. The questions still surround me, but I no longer fear. The silence doesn't rattle, the waiting doesn't break, because I know the one who walks before I wake. You hold the dawn before it rises. You calm the storm before it surprises. I will not fear tomorrow, I will not retreat, I will not fear tomorrow. I stand on steady feet. If the skies grow darker, if the winds increase, I will not fear tomorrow. You are my peace.
The mountain may return, the valley may repeat, but I am not the person who once knew defeat. The night may visit softly, but it won't command, because the God who kept me still holds my hand.
I will not fear tomorrow, it is in your hands. I will not fear tomorrow, you have the plans. If the unknown calls me, if the path feels long, I will not fear tomorrow. You are strong before I see it. You are there
Before I face it, you prepare.
before I walk, you stand. Before I rise, you've planned. I will not fear tomorrow,
I have seen your grace.
I will not fear tomorrow.
You set the pace.
If the world feels unstable, if the ground won't stay, I will not fear tomorrow. You lead the way. The future belongs to you, and that is enough. I don't need the whole picture, I don't need the full plan. Just give me the next step, and I'll trust you again. The road is still unfolding, the end is not in sight. The questions still surround me in the fading light. But I have learned the secret through fire and delay. You never show the future all at once in a day. You light just enough for where I stand. You don't give the map, you give your hand. Step by step, you lead me on. Step by step, till fear is gone. If the path feels narrow, if I don't understand, step by step, I take your hand. The valley didn't break me, the storm didn't win. It taught me how to trust from deep within. I don't need tomorrow to feel secure. Your presence in this moment is more than enough, I'm sure. Step by step through unknown land, step by step by your command. If the night returns, if the doubts expand, step by step I stand. You are faithful in each mile. You are steady all the while. I don't rush, I don't demand. You give light for where I stand. Step by step till I see. Step by step you carry me. If the journey stretches far beyond my plan, step by step I am. Step by step till I see. Step by step you carry me. If the journey stretches far beyond my plan, step by step I am. Not the whole road, just the next step. The valley taught me, the fire shaped me, the silence strengthened me. But the story is not over. There is more beyond the horizon. The sun is slowly rising after the longest night. The air feels different now, soft with morning light. The scars are still reminders of where my faith has been, but they no longer whisper of defeat within. You didn't bring me this far to leave me here. You didn't hold my hand to disappear. Beyond the horizon, there's more to see. Beyond the horizon, you're leading me. If the road stretches farther, if the sky feels wide, beyond the horizon, you're by my side. The mountain that once blocked me now stands behind. The storm that tried to break me refined my mind, and every step before me is written in grace. I don't fear tomorrow, I trust your pace. Beyond the horizon, hope is alive. Beyond the horizon, I will rise. If the journey deepens, if the Beyond the horizon I will go. Beyond the horizon I will know. The same God in the valley, the same in victory. Beyond the horizon you wait for me. You wait for me. Beyond the horizon I will know. The same God in the valley, the same in victory. Beyond the horizon you wait for me. The night shaped me, but the morning calls me forward. When the storm is silent, when the fire is gone, when the battle is only memory, one thing remains: you. The mountains may crumble, the oceans may rest, the victories may fade in the quietness. The noise of the battle will soften in time, but something eternal will always shine. Kingdoms may rise, kingdoms may fall, but you are unchanged above it all. Forever you remain steady and true. Forever you remain constant through every valley, every flame. Forever you remain. My strength may waver, my voice may grow still, the seasons may shift against my will, but the anchor of ages, the rock I proclaim, will stand when the world forgets my name. Forever you remain holy and near. Forever you remain year after year. Through the silence, through the pain, forever you remain. You were, you are, you will be. Unending, unfading, eternally. Forever you remain after it's done. Forever you remain when time has run. If the story closes, if the lights all dim, forever you remain. Not the storm, not the fire, not the victory, only you. forever. When the ground beneath me shattered, when the sky refused to clear, when the silence felt like thunder and doubt was drawing near, when the fire burned around me, when the valley felt too long, I thought the world was breaking, but you were holding on. You were not surprised, you were not undone, you were not shaken, you had already won. You never lost control, not for a second. You never lost control, even when I questioned. Through every storm, through every fall, you never lost control at all. The battle felt overwhelming, the mountain looked too high, but heaven never trembled, you never blinked an eye. The timeline didn't scare you, the pressure didn't move. What looked like devastation was shaping deeper truth. There were moments I thought everything was falling apart, but what felt like chaos was never outside your hands. You never lost control. When the ground beneath me shattered, when the sky refused to clear, when the silence felt like thunder and doubt was drawing near, when the fire burned around me, when the valley felt too long, I thought the world was breaking, but you were holding on. You were not surprised, you were not undone, you were not shaken, you had already won. You never lost control, not for a second. You never lost control, even when I questioned. Through every storm, through every fall, you never lost control at all. The battle felt overwhelming, the mountain looked too high, but heaven never trembled, you never blinked an eye. The timeline didn't scare you, the pressure didn't move. What looked like devastation was shaping deeper truth. You never lost control. When I was afraid, you never lost control. When the night wouldn't fade, even in the breaking, even in the unknown, you never lost control. You were reigning through the fire, you were working through the trial, you were steady through the shaking, you were sovereign through it all. You never lost control, you never lost control. You never lost control, you never will. You never lost control. You are sovereign still. If the earth collapses, if the heavens fall, you never lost control over it all. It felt out of control, but it never was. The storm has tested me. The silence has shaped me. The fire has refined me. I am not untouched, but I am unshaken. The wind still tries to rattle, the ground still shifts below. The pressure still surrounds me, but now I know what once would steal my courage, what once would steal my breath, no longer holds dominion, no longer threatens death. Because I've seen the valley, and I've walked the flame, and every single battle has strengthened my frame. I am unshaken, though the earth may move. I am unshaken because of you. If the mountains tremble, if the oceans roar, I am unshaken forevermore. But doubt still knocks sometimes, the fear still whispers low, but they don't own the story, they don't control. The hand that holds the heavens is holding on to me, and what is built on promise cannot collapse or flee. I am unshaken through every test. I am unshaken in fire and rest. If tomorrow challenges, if the night awakens, I am unshaken. Not by strength, not by might, but by faith in the fight. Not by sight, not by sound, but by truth that stands its ground. I am unshaken through wind and flame. I am unshaken in your name. If the world is trembling, if foundations fall, I am unshaken above it all. Above it all. Tested, refined, unshaken. I thought once the storm passed, it would never return. But faith isn't built one victory. It's built every time the night comes back. The skies were clear this morning, the air was light and free, but shadows start returning by late evening. The questions start to whisper, the doubt begins to creep, and memories of the valley disturb my sleep. But I have walked this road before, I know what darkness does. It tries to steal the morning, but it cannot silence love. When the night comes back, I will not collapse. When the night comes back, I remember what I have. You were faithful then, you'll be faithful now. When the night comes back, I bow. The silence feels familiar, the pressure feels the same, but I am not the person who first walked through the flame. The fear that once controlled me doesn't hold the key, because the one who kept me still walks with me. When the night comes back, I lift my eyes. When the night comes back, hope will rise. If the shadows linger, if the winds surround, when the night comes back, I stand my ground. Darkness knows my name, but so does grace. Fear knows my weakness, but so does faith. The night may visit, but it won't remain. When the night comes back, I will remain. When the night comes back, you are the same. If tomorrow trembles, if the skies turn black, when the night comes back, I won't turn back. The night can return, but so can my faith. All this time, I thought I had to survive it. I thought I had to win it. But the battle was never mine. I carried every burden. I carried every burden. I carried every burden, like it was mine to hold. I fought against the darkness, like I stood. I tried to move a mountain with trembling hands, forgetting giant didn't win, the valley never had authority within. The pressure never changed you, the silence never moved. The outcome was decided before the fight began to prove. The battle was never mine, you already won. The battle was never mine, the victory was done. Even when I doubted, even when I feared, the battle was never mine, you were already here. You go before me, you stand behind, you fight beside me every time. Not by my power, not by my might, the battle is yours, the victory is yours. The battle was never mine, you have overcome. The battle was never mine, the kingdom has come. If the mountain stands, if the fire ignites, the battle was never mine, you win every fight. I never fought alone, I never stood alone. The battle was yours. All this time I thought I had to survive it, I thought I had to win it. All this time, battle was never mine, I thought I had to survive it. The battle was never mine, I thought I had to win it. The battle was never mine. Oh, the battle was never mine. All this time, all this time, I thought I had to survive it. All this time, 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 all this time. I used to believe because I hope. Now I believe because I've seen. Now I know. I've walked through the silence, I've stood in the flame, I've felt the pressure and called your name. I've doubted the outcome, I've wrestled the night, but somehow in the breaking, you held me tight. I don't just sing about you, I've seen what you can do. The valley didn't defeat me, it revealed you. Now I know you never left. Now I know you never forget. Even when the storm was loud, see. I know you're steady when I'm weak. I know the promise still remains. I know the trial was not in vain. I know you're working even when I can't see. I know you're steady when I'm weak. I know the promise still remains. I know the trial was not in vain. I can declare victory, I can sing about faith, but tonight I just need you to hold my heart together. The strength I showed earlier feels distant now. The courage I was speaking feels fragile somehow. The tears I held back are falling free, and I don't feel as steady as I used to be. But even when I tremble, even when I shake, you are not intimidated by what I cannot take. Hold my heart together when it feels undone. Hold my heart together until the morning comes. If my faith feels fragile, if my breath feels thin, hold my heart together again. I don't need perfection, I don't need control. I just need your presence to steady my soul. You don't ask for strength when I have none. You only ask that I come. Hold my heart together when I can't stand tall. Hold my heart together when I feel so small. If the night feels endless, if the tears don't end, hold my heart together again. You are gentle, you are near, you are steady in my fear. You are patient with my ache, you don't break what you remake. You are gentle, you are near, you are steady in my fear. You are patient with my ache, you don't break what you remake. Hold my heart together through this space. Hold my heart together by your grace. If tomorrow feels uncertain, if I can't pretend, hold my heart together again. I don't need to be strong tonight, This is not the end. This is not the final chapter. What feels permanent is temporary. It will turn around. The story isn't finished. The page is still being written. What looks like interruption is heaven's hidden rhythm. The valley may feel endless, the night may feel too long, but I have learned by now, darkness doesn't win for long. You are not surprised, you are not late. What looks like delay is rearranged. It will turn around. Even now, it will turn around. Somehow, what was meant to stop me, what was meant to break, it will turn around. The pressure is intense, the ground feels weak, but you specialize in impossible things. What looks like destruction may just be design. You are turning every detail in your time. It will turn around. I can feel it rise. It will turn around before my eyes. If the odds say no, if the storm resounds, it will turn around. You are turning it, you are shifting it, you are moving it right now. You are rewriting, you are restoring, you are working right now. It will turn around. Even if I don't see, it will turn around because of who you are to me. If the valley deepens, if the winds resound, it will turn around. This is not the end. It will turn around. It will turn around. Spoken introduction. The mountain is still there, but I am not the same person who stood before it yesterday. Though the mountains stand, I will stand higher. The shadow hasn't shifted, the obstacle remains. The giant still stands tall and speaks my name. The walls are still before me, the climb still looks steep, but something's grown within me that fear can't reach. The mountain may be visible, but so is who you are. And what feels immovable is never strong. speak loudly, the pressure may rise, but truth is not decided by what meets my eyes. You've parted deeper waters, you move greater storms, and if you stand beside me, I am not alone. Though the mountains stand, they are not my end. Though the mountains stand, they will descend. If they block the pathway, if they block the view, though the mountains stand, I stand with you. Higher than the mountain, greater than the fear, stronger than the silence, closer than my tears. You are unshaken, you are unmoved. Though the mountains stand, so do you. So do you. So do you. Oh, though the mountains stand, I lift my eyes. Though the mountains stand, they won't define the story you are writing. Will not be undone. Though the mountains stand, the victory's won. The mountain stands, but so do I. It may look buried, it may feel forgotten, it may seem too late, but a promise from you does not expire. The grave looks sealed and silent, the stone feels cold and still. The timeline says it's over, but heaven hasn't fulfilled. The crowd has stopped believing, the hope seems almost gone, but I remember who you are and what you've done. You don't speak in vain, you don't forget your word. Just because it's quiet doesn't mean you haven't heard. The promise isn't dead, it's breathing underneath. The promise isn't dead, though I don't see relief. If it's buried in the silence, if it's hidden from my sight, the promise isn't dead, it's waiting for the light. The delay is not denial, the silence is not defeat. What looks like interruption is movement incomplete. You have never faltered, you have never failed, and what you've spoken once will still prevail. The promise isn't dead, it's stronger than the doubt. The promise isn't dead, though nothing's working out. promise isn't dead, even in delay. The promise isn't dead, though the stone remains. If the breath feels absent, if the world can't see, the promise isn't dead, it lives in me. Buried is not broken, silent is not gone. I used to believe faith meant protection. Now I understand. Faith means surrender, even if it breaks me. The road feels sharp beneath me, the weight is pressing down. The outcome looks uncertain, the miracle's not found. I thought belief was safety, I thought it meant relief. But sometimes faith looks alive, staying underneath. If you don't move the mountain, if you don't calm the sea, will I still call you faithful? Will I still believe? Even if it breaks me, even if it costs, even if the battle feels like loss, I thought faith would remove the fire, but sometimes faith keeps you standing inside it. I'm in the middle of the fire. The heat is getting stronger, the smoke is in my lungs, the voices all around me say I don't belong. The pressure keeps increasing, the walls are closing in, and everything within me wants to give in. But you were in the furnace with those who stood before, and if you stood beside them, you stand beside me in this war. In the middle of the fire, I will not bow down. In the middle of the fire, I will stand my ground. If the flames surround me, if the heat won't cease, in the middle of the fire, you are with me. The trial hasn't broken, the trial hasn't won, the night hasn't consumed me, the fight isn't done. The flames may touch my body, but they won't claim my soul. What was meant to burn me is refining gold. In the middle of the fire, I lift my eyes. In the middle of the fire, faith defies every lie that whispers, just release. In the middle of the fire, you are my peace. You are here in the heat, you are near when I can't breathe, you are strong when I am weak, you are all I need. You are near in the heat, you are near when I can't breathe, you are strong when I am weak, you are all I need. In the middle of the fire, I will remain. In the middle of the fire, I call your name. If the furnace roars, if the flames increase, in the middle of the fire, you are my peace. The fire is real, but so